Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Jordan Montgomery gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Now to the plate, here is David Fletcher. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. The 2-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom. And that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Fly ball right down the line in left. In there, a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Ohtani takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. In the air, down the line in left. Tauchman is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton the next to hit. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And that's low, ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Albert now. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. He's set, the 3-1. Nope. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Next, it'll be Kurt Suzuki. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
In now, Jose Iglesias. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner's after it. He's not going to get it. And the 2-out rally continues. Now a third runner heading for the plate. Now the relay home. Throw won't get him.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Jonathan Loaizaga comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Stepping in now, Dexter Fowler. Line drive, base hit to right. Iglesias blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. A great throw from the outfield to cut down the run and end the inning. Certainly worth another look. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Griffin Canning is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Fowler on the run, and no one will track it down. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 3-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Trout coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Standing in now, Mike Tauchman. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Canning has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
2 out, nobody on. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2.
Hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run. DJ LeMahieu has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. Fouled off. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
This is foul right side. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Another full count pitch home. Another one sent foul. Once again, a 3-2. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 5-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2 one more time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He has no prior history against this pitcher. The 3-1. And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Trout leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
To the plate now, Justin Upton.
That's a ball.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
I got 2-1 the count.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley. Extra bases here for Upton.
First baseman, number 5.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Next to hit is Albert Pujols. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Weakly hit to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as this side is retired. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 6 and the Yankees 1. Ready now is Luke Voigt. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
The next 3-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Into the box, Clint Frazier. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Popped him up. Suzuki is under it. 1 down.
Batting 7.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense.
Gary.
And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
3-1 to him now. A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. The Yanks leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. And he fouls this one off. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. Fastball in there, 3-2. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting. The right
Here's
fielder,
Dexter Fowler now.
Dexter Fowler.
Suzuki stands at first with 1 out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. Back to the pitcher. Covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Angels lead it 6-1. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
Next, it'll be Tyro Estrada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mike Tuckman.
Next, here is Mike Tuckman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail 6-1. Digging in will be David Fletcher. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hit to third. Odor has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And now for the Angels, Mike Trout. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Too high.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. 19th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon. All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. Skied down the left field line. Tauchman able to track it down for the 3rd out. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Angels 7 and the Yankees 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Lifted down the line in left, and foul.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Now back, the designated hitter.
So next to bat will be Clint Frazier. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch-out. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So now into the box is Justin Upton. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Voit has room in foul territory. Makes the play, one away.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
So bases are empty with one gone, and stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1. Count even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this ball. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall.
Now batting, the catcher.
Ready now for L.A., Kurt Suzuki. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And that misses. 2-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. He's got it, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Aaron Slagers, the tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Odor. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Still 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo shot here for Odor. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Brett Gardner. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Weak chopper to the left side. Another 1-2 delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up Thairo Estrada. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2, here it comes.
Oh, that's inside.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Angels 7 and the Yankees 2. Tyler Lyons takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now at the plate, here is Jose Iglesias, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Still even at 2-2. Now here it comes.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So next to hit is Dexter Fowler. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now the 2-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
So here is David Fletcher. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
To the plate now, Shohei Ohtani. Into the corner and slicing foul. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. but the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bond, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Still 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Voit in foul ground, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Angels are out in front, 9-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Mike Tauchman. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him, a strikeout looking. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in next, DJ LeMahieu. He bounced out last time up. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Fowler is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. One and 2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Fletcher is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Justin Wilson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Justin Upton now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now the 2-1. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try it again, 3-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Stepping up is Kurt Suzuki. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 2 out, nobody on. Two and one. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this is lined hard to deep left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
At the plate now, Jose Iglesias. Now a ball rolled softly to second, reined in, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. Scooped up, throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Clint Frazier.
One gone here in the Yankees seventh, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. The 2-2. This will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Stepping in once again is Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. The 1-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 on its way.
No, inside.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Fowler. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So now to the plate, Rougned Odor. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's big out.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Darren O'Day enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1.
Up next for the Yankees.
At the plate now is David Fletcher. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Popped him up. Estrada takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Into the box, Shohei Ohtani. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the 2-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Angels are gone in order, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Here's Brett Gardner now. Flew out last time up. The 1-1.
Back outside.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he fouls this one off. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Tyro Estrada digging in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hey.
2-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Mike Mayers is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. At the plate, Mike Tauchman. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So the next to bat will be Luke Voigt, grounded out in his last at bat. The 1-1.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. The Yankees leave them loaded. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Chad Green comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, Justin Upton. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Runners on first with 1 down. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. The 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Angels 9 and the Yankees 2. So stepping in is Clint Frazier, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball.
Now
Every
batter,
hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. 4th home run for him on the season, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these 2 teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
The 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
The Yankees down to their final out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. The 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Last chance for the Yankees. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Gardner is off at first with 2 away. Again, another foul ball. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Los Angeles Angels, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Aaron Slegers wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Jordan Montgomery couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.